Yo, what up? It's Nick, and today I am going to talk about how many times you should resample, or is it endless, or what? Yeah, we're just going to talk about resampling and if you could go on forever, or if there's a stopping point, and adding more effects, doing other things with it. I made this really cool sound and then turned it into a crazier sound, and it just sounds awesome. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay notified. Let's get right into it. Bitwig, like always, have the instrument layer right here with the polymer. I made this sound in polymer. I just picked out two different wavetables, and I created the sound around them and added shaper box for like my LFO pretty much, or envelope. I didn't use the ADSR on the polymer, I just used shaper box, so it sounds like this. Pretty simple house little wub. Sounds cool. So what I did was I rendered that down, and you can see it's this first one right here, and I added a bunch of effects. These effects are EQ, comb, distortion, and reverb. I did this for most of the sounds. When I started putting effects on the sound, I always started with EQ, and I either did a distortion or the comb filter, and then added reverb with almost every single one of them until I got my final result. With these plugins, it now sounds like this sound. Scary. Yeah, it's very scary. And you could get away with just using that. But I was like, I wonder how far I can take it. So I kept going. I bounced down and I put more effects on it, and then it sounded like this. A little bit of the same. It got a little more high pitched and it sounded more metally. It's from the comb filter. The comb filter, if you have it down this low and if you have it at a low hertz, it makes everything sound dark and cool, transformer sounding, and really awesome. Let's bounce it down again. This time I did a little bit more EQing because it was pretty intense. So, and I also noticed when I did this, when I kept bouncing the audio down, I kept noticing that it kept getting off track of the grid. Like you see it right here, it's on, and then I rendered this one. It's a little off. Then I did this one, it's a little off. You can see in the 6th time that I resampled this, I cut that and then I dragged it over so it would hit right from the start. And you can see that I dragged it over because I'm missing audio right here. So let's listen to what I turned this sound into. And I got this. Completely different. It's dirty. Sounds terrible. Sounds like ass pretty much. Very distorted. Sounds nothing like the sound above. Completely different. I was like, okay, I like this. We're getting somewhere new. So I bounced it down again. This is a lot of bouncing down. That dirty sound is right here. It's 5. I put more effects on it. I was like, I'm going to put some shaper box, a comb, and tremolo. No more distortion because it's already distorted enough. And this is just like a test run. Pretty much just practicing sound design. And it sounds like this. Doesn't sound anything like the sound before. The sound before was very dirty and distorted. And then we get this. So I was like, I like that. I like the tremolo effect. So I bounced it down again. I added more effects. So the effects sound like this. And the only effects I really used here was a chain that I use a lot. It has flanger, phase, delay, reverb, a frequency mix, and then other stuff. And I also used the archetype, the Tim Henson one. I really like this archetype. It's like an amp simulator. It's really cool. Of course, EQ. There was a couple peaks that I didn't like, so I got rid of them. And it sounds like this. More distorted than what it was. It's kind of going towards number 4, and then number 5 was completely different. So number 6 is a little bit more distorted. What's up, Milo? I bounced that down again. I was like, we're getting somewhere. They're getting to a sound that I actually like. So this is where I'm thinking about, okay, I kind of want to stick with this sound. It's a little messy. I got to clean it up. So how do you clean something like this up? So what I did was I saw what the grid, the pattern of the sound was, and I went to 1/16. You can see that the hits match up exactly at 1/16. Best way to do this, I felt, was to get shaper box and then you put the length on 1/16, and then you have it going down to clean up that messiness. And I really, really like the way it turned out. I will press play. It sounds cool. It sounds like it's very alien, but it sounds really cool. And I added comb. You can take this comb away, but it sounds more alien. If we go down more on the hertz, say like 60 something, let's go up to 900. And it sounds cool. Like I said, the point of this video is resampling. How many times should you resample? The answer to that is up to you. To me, it's endless, because we started getting all kinds of different sounds. Like when it got to 5, it got really dirty and distorted. But we got back to a cleaner sound in 6, 7, and then this is 8, and it started evolving, and you can see the sound evolving with all the waveforms. Like it's just a single note, and then a little bit more heavy, then this one is just destroyed, and then we go back to like a plucky sound, and then it's destroyed again, and then this is more condensed and tamed, the sound is. I just thought this would be a cool video to make, and yeah, I made it. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, give me a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay notified. Tell me what you think about this. Is this something you would do in your free time? Just experiment with resampling sounds that you made and just seeing how far you can take the sound. I bet I could have took the sound like to audio 50 and got something different. Like if I went to audio 20, I would have got something different. From audio 30, you would have kept getting different results, and it's just awesome. Sound is awesome. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace, bye.